When buying an SD card, most people just go for the highest capacity possible at the cheapest price. And in most cases, this is all that you have to do. But some SD cards and micro SD cards tout faster speeds and of course cost way more money. So does this even matter for the Switch? And if so, how much does it matter? From showering to brushing your teeth and yes, shaving, we all have our everyday grooming routine. Like me, I do this every day. No matter your routine, Dollar Shave Club has everything you need to help you look, feel, and smell your best. Shower products, oral care products, hair products, skin products, butt wipes, and of course, obviously, shaving products. Basically, if you have a body, they've got you covered. Right now, they're offering their shave, shower, and oral care starter sets for just $5 each. The shave starter set includes the executive razor with a tube of their Dr. Carver's shave butter, and the shower set includes 3 trial-size versions of their amber lavender body cleanser, citrus and Hawaiian ginger face cleanser, and sage and black pepper shampoo. Literally everybody in my family has one of these razors now, even my mom. She's Italian, so we have the same beard. The best part is the more you buy, the more you save. They're calling it their handsome discount. Hey, sup? See what you did there? Join the club with one of their starter sets for just $5 a month, just to see how you like it. After that, the restock box ships with regular sized products at regular price. Get this exclusive offer at dollarshaveclub.com/wolf today. That's dollarshaveclub.com/WULFF. That's how you spell it. Now on to what you came here for, SD cards. My number one priority when buying flash media is the manufacturer. There's a whole lot of cheapo garbage out there and it's kind of hard to keep track of it all. I pretty much just stick to SanDisk, and they're a very popular manufacturer, so this video is only going to be talking about their cards. This video is not sponsored by them, although it could have been. SanDisk. Samsung is another great card manufacturer. Just stay away from generic ones like this one that literally calls itself generic. And stay off of eBay because they will literally lie to you about the size of the cards, and they can easily spoof what the size comes up as on your computer or on your Switch. So it'll say that it is one size when it's really another. Just buy it from a trusted manufacturer. SanDisk also makes a Nintendo Switch branded card, which is marked all the way up just because it says Nintendo Switch on it. This card does have a very slight leg up over other cards, but I'm going to talk about why that is later and why that barely matters. I started off with this SanDisk Ultra 200GB card that I got a pretty good deal on when the Switch first came out, but now I'm starting to run out of storage. So I've since upgraded to this 400GB, which is also a SanDisk Ultra, even though it's a different color. These are great cards if you need a lot of space and you don't want to break the bank. You see all that crap written all over the card? All this crap is what determines the price of the card. The little 10 in the circle and the 1 in the U refers to the speed class. They mean basically the same thing. I think the black one is the older version, but these two cards seem to be more or less the same. The gray and red version of the 200GB card actually is cheaper than the black version, so just get that one. The Nintendo branded SD card is speed class 3. This means that its minimum write speed is 30 megabits per second as opposed to 10 megabits per second. So it's ever so slightly faster. But Nintendo themselves recommends UHS 1 cards on their website. So this spec seems pretty arbitrary. It might not even make a difference on the Switch in practical use, and if it does, it'll be very minimal. Again, this is just the minimum write speed. It's not the maximum write speed, it's the minimum. In our case, write speed really isn't all that important to us. It only really matters when downloading a game or an update, and at that point, you're more bottlenecked by your internet speeds. Save data doesn't even save to the micro SD card, it saves to the Switch's internal memory. Read speed is what determines your load speed, and that is capped at 100 megabits per second across all of these micro SD cards. So right now, it looks like the SanDisk Ultra is the most bang for your buck. Get whatever size you think works for you. I think 200 gigabytes is more than enough for most of you. It's a great balance of speed, price, and size, but If you're out there buying every single game that comes out, good or bad, like I have to, then you might need to get the biggest capacity you can get. By the way, Starlink sucks. But if performance is your concern, SanDisk makes this Extreme Pro card. Their naming convention is very confusing because there's a bunch of different cards that are named Extreme Pro, but this is the fast one. If you're confused at all, links are in the description that'll link right to the right cards. Those links also help support this channel. This particular card, god damn it, has what they're calling the world's fastest transfer speeds. It clocks in at a whopping 275 megabits per second. That's almost 3 times as much as the other cards we talked about. Write speeds cap at 100 megabits per second, which is still pretty damn fast, but not nearly as impressive and not even of any interest to us at all. But does all this speed even matter on a Switch? Don't worry, I tested it all out for you. You don't have to do a damn thing. I compared the load times on Super Mario Odyssey and Mega Man 11 on a fresh boot and with the system already on, and the results are very disappointing. There is seemingly no difference. There's a slight speed bump on the second boot, so we know the test is at least working. But all in all, the transfer speed does not matter here. I think what's going on here is that the Switch is capping data speeds at 95 megabits per second. This card right here is UHS 2, and I think the Switch only supports UHS 1. So the only thing that matters is that your card has a read-write speed of over 95 megabits per second. Anything more than that is just a waste of money. Even if this card was any faster, its size and its price really tanks its usefulness. You just can't beat the convenience of having a nice big fat card. There are also micro SD cards that are rated for gaming. Linus Tech Tips has a great video on one of these, and spoiler alert, even in a phone that doesn't have any data caps, it barely makes a difference. So even if it could do anything on the Switch, which it wouldn't, but if it could do anything on the Switch, it still wouldn't even be worth getting. Generally, if a product has gamer needlessly slapped on the box, I tend to dismiss it immediately. Just because I'm a gamer doesn't mean I need to drink anything other than water or coffee. Any coffee gaming brands out there? There we go, there's an idea that can't go wrong at all. So save your money, get one of the regular old SanDisk Ultras that's the right price and size for you. This will be especially important when Black Friday rolls around and Flash Media goes on sale across the board. Don't fall for one of the cheapo ones. So what do you guys think about flash storage for your Switch? I bet you didn't think you'd be learning about that today. I guess this goes across all devices though. Some devices just don't support all of the bells and whistles that these SD cards and micro SD cards have. And in your lifetime of Switch ownership, have you needed to upgrade yours like I did? Leave it in the comments below. Add me on Twitter. All this other social media garbage. Of course, we got new videos and live streams all the time. Our schedule is usually in a pinned tweet over on our Twitter. We got streams on twitch.tv/wolfden also, and here on YouTube. If you support us on either platform, link that platform with your Discord account and join our supporter-only Discord where you get guaranteed gameplay with us when we do our monthly multiplayer gameplay streams. You get videos early. Here on YouTube, you now get a little flair next to your comments so everybody knows you're a supporter. Another great way to support us is Wolf Den Apparel, where you can get something like this cute little polo that we're running out of because this is a very limited print. But the most important thing that you can do, which is free, is just subscribe to the channel. That helps us a lot. And share this video with a friend who's probably looking to get himself some storage for his Switch, who plays it a lot and is probably running out of space, or who just got one and is gonna need one of these SD cards eventually. Micro SD. I keep screwing that up. Thank you guys very much. Have yourselves a very good week. See you on a live stream.